Welcome to NHL Hockey News Report. And today we are talking about NHL Hockey News Report and the Hockey Coverage 101 mock draft. My channel is the NHL Hockey News Report, and I'm doing one other Hockey Coverage 101 for someone else. They wanted me to do a video with them for the mock draft. So here you go. I thought it'd be very interesting to compare my mock draft with his, and we'll get into it. Alright, so first of all, I would be picking here for the New Jersey Devils, Jack Hughes, great player. You get another great center, Jack Hughes, with Nico Hischier, got number 1 overall 2 years ago in the 2017 draft with Golden Hischier, and then Patrick, and then Heiskanen. That draft, we all remember that one, right? So the Devils has won two draft lotteries in the last 3 years. So pretty good from them. I think this will be a really good player, really strong, can score for them, be that guy, be reliable in the future, and be a really good player for a long time for the New Jersey Devils. Now moving on to the Rangers, I think either if the Rangers get handed Jack Hughes or get handed Capocacco, the Rangers still getting an incredible goal scorer, incredible player. And Capocacco, instead of center, he's a right winger. And right winger here, he's been really good. If you've seen in the tournament in Finland, he has been scoring up goals, scored that beautiful on Murray. He can really score it, and we have seen it all over the place. Has been a fantastic player. And I think he'll really mesh really well with the Rangers because they have made a great team rebuilding with getting Adam Fox over now. Just got them from Carolina a couple weeks ago. Getting him, having Kravtsov from the last draft with Keandre Miller. And then you got some other guys too that already established NHL players. So really good, make a good blend for Rangers. A rebuilding team, but soon to get out of that rebuilding stage, pretty soon. Moving on to Chicago. I feel like Chicago's like, should we pick Bowen Byram? I think they should. They get another great defenseman. They need defensemen like Bowen Byram. They got scoring from DeBrincat. They got scoring from Dylan Strome now. Kane, Taves, Saad at times. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? But they need a defenseman because they know Seabrook, Keefe, those guys are slowing down, and they need a new defenseman. And the one I would say is Bowen Byram. Why not pick him? Be like, well, we want to go get a goal scorer. Well, the best one to pick is Bowen Byram. I'm going to tell you right now, that's the one to go after. You have a great defenseman with Henry Yarihulu with Bowen Byram. Sorry, I can never say that name, but Henry Yarihulu, but however you say that name, sorry. It would be great with Bowen Byram. Moving on now. Colorado, I think they would love to pick. This guy has been really hyped up at the end of the season of his season. Here is Cole Caulfield. And I think he'll be a great goal scorer for the Colorado Avalanche because the Colorado Avalanche first line is Landeskog, and then at center, McKinnon. And that right wing, they have Mikko Rantanen. And they, after the second, third, and fourth, those forward lines, it's a toss-up. Who goes next? You know what I mean? J.D. Comfort, does he go second? Wait, does Carl Soderberg go next? You know what I mean? Getting someone like Cole Caulfield on the wing, they'll be a fantastic choice. And getting Cole Caulfield will really be that good goal scorer for them, even though they did not get Ottawa's, they didn't get number 1, they didn't get number 2 or number 3. This was from Ottawa, this pick was. And I think it'll be still a great player to pick up is Cole Caulfield. Moving on to number 5, I can never say his name. Vasily Pagazin. Sorry I apologize if I did not say this name correctly. But I think he's a great player. He can score a lot. And this LA King, they need scoring. And I think he can do that by his, scoring ways. And I feel like he can, a great, LA's first year rebuilding. He'll getting Carter Gunstrom and Sean Jersey. Getting those guys from Toronto for Jake Melson. Great rebuild there. Vasily Pagazin, whatever you say his name, sorry, there will be a great addition to the LA Kings. I think it'd be awesome to keep that rebuild going and get that young core in the fit. And now we're moving on to number 6. And I say this one is Trevor Zegras. I picked Trevor Zegras here because I feel like he'll be a great goal scorer. I think he's the top one right there. I think Detroit and Steve Eisman really think this is the one to go for instead of Matthew Boltley or Cousins. Let's leave off of that and let's go with Zegras. I think that'll be a great pick by Red Wings. Another young team rebuilding and a great team that Eisman will make a fantastic team out of. Moving on to Buffalo, and Matthew Boltley would be a nice, good player. Casey Middlestat really didn't show what he did this year, but I feel like Boltley in the next 1 to 2 years can be a really good, solid goal scorer with Jack Eichel with Casey Middlestat. Hopefully next year he'll be better with Casey Middlestat, but playing out there, I think Boltley would be a great goal scorer. We have seen it in his stats before this year. Absolutely can score, put up the points, and he's a center, so be a great center. Who does not love centers? You can always make a center right wing or left wing, right? So it's great to always have a center. Alright, moving on now. We are moving on to Edmonton. In Edmonton, I have chose Alex Turcotte. Sorry about that if I said that wrong. My apologies there. I think he's another great not goalie, what am I saying? Center. I think he's a great player that really can score, can be that guy that can probably be with McDavid and Draisaitl in the future and get another great player. I think they can really get a great player out of him. And he's another great guy that can score, and that's what Edmonton needs, not just from McDavid and Draisaitl, and mostly sometimes with Nugent Hopkins. So, excuse me there. Moving on to number 9, I put Dylan Cousins. Dylan Cousins, I feel like, is a good goal scorer. Ducks, I can see him just being with the Ducks. That'll be a great fit for him. He can score well. He can be that good goal scorer for them. Put up the points. That's what the Ducks need. They're in that rebuilding phase now because they have a bunch of old players like Getzlaf, Perry, Eves. Bunch of guys that they need. They're just getting older. Kessler also, be out for another probably year. Taking a year off because of hip surgery, right? So you can really see they can get a great bona fide number 1, number 2. I would say more like a number 2 center in the future. Moving on to number 10 is Victor Soderstrom. And I think this is a great one because Vancouver can have a nice, great defenseman, and putting him with Quinn Hughes would be a great job. Getting another defenseman, they can score with Pedersen and Bessel. Now it was good to get another defenseman. I think he'd be a great player to get. And I think he'll be great to have there too. Alright, we're moving on to Philip Broberg. And Philip Broberg here, Broberg is with Philly, and he's a great defenseman, tough defenseman, can really put up, be a good plus-minus defenseman, be that guy for them. And then we have Minnesota, Alex Newhook, another great center here, can be really good, and he can really put up the points. I think he'll be great for Minnesota in the future. Moving on now. And it's Peyton Curbs. He'll be another great player in the future for Ottawa, I have to say. Another great player that can really build off and find his spot in their lineup pretty soon. Ryan Suzuki, I put in there. I feel like he'll be a great player. I forgot to put in Kirby Daw. I will play Kirby Daw around that, maybe 10th or something. I can't believe I forgot about him, but he's in that mix, I gotta say. But you talk about Ryan Suzuki, Nick Suzuki being Montreal, having the rights. Montreal has the rights of Nick Suzuki, has a potential playing next year or the year after that. Ryan Suzuki could be around 14 for Arizona. Will have a great goal scorer in Ryan Suzuki. That's what Coyotes have been missing, and that's what they need. And then I have number 10, Raphael Lavoie, and I think he'll be a great player for Montreal. Can score, be a great bona fide number 1. Well, being that that great center can be with Kotkaniemi, Nick Suzuki, and then you have Lavoie, and then Paling. Wow. Or they might just be like, we need a defenseman. They do need a defenseman, but I gotta say that would be incredible to have Raphael Lavoie also. Let me just see something really quick. I want to make sure I'm right about this. I am sorry for you all. Yes, I did make a mistake, but I'll tell you where I made a mistake later. So now we're talking about Hockey Coverage 101. This is a guy who only has 20 subscribers. I think he'll have a great channel, so please subscribe right now. I will be putting his link hopefully in the description. If I know how to do it, I'll tell you if not. But you can see his channel right there. Just put in Hockey Coverage 101. It'll come up, and find out about him because he has great videos and he does make history videos, and also 2019 mock draft picks 1 through 15. I didn't watch that video yet, but he gave me 1 through 9. That's fine. We're just gonna do 1 through 9 right now and cost of the video, right? The limit of the video, right? So here we go. Jack Hughes, I agree. Number 1. Number 2, Capo Caco, I agree right there. Also, number 3, Bowen Byram, I agree. Those first 3, great job, Hockey Covers 101. I agree with all those 3, and mostly everyone does too. Let me just see where you did say this one. Okay. So number 4, Dylan Cousins. I do not agree with that one. I feel like Dylan Cousins about 9 to 10. I feel like, he'll be an underrated player. But I feel like, Cole Caulfield will be that guy that Colorado wants more. And then you go on number 5. I keep forgetting what it is. Okay, Kirby Da. That's the one I missed up. I put him twice, Cousins. I can't believe I did that. In the rush a little there. Sorry about that. So, Kirby Da, I feel like he can be picked later, a little bit later. Just, maybe 7th, 8th. I didn't put mine. I forgot to. I can't believe I did. But you can really tell that I feel like, Kirby Da, it's a little too high. I feel you can put him down just a little with Cousins. Next is Velasi Pagazin. Like I said, I'm sorry about that name for saying that. I feel like I put him 5th. I feel like, he can be that great goal scorer. And, I do agree with you. It's only 1 off, but good job there, Hockey 101. Hockey Coverage 101. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, so moving on to number 7. You have put Edmonton for Trevor Zegras. I think Detroit's going to pick up Trevor Zegras. I think it'd be a great one to pick up because I feel like Steve Eisman wants him, but also be great for Edmonton too. You got to put that in the Hockey Coverage 101. That's a great player they need for McDavid and Draisaitl. Moving on, number 8, I put Alex Turcotte, and number 8 goes to Anaheim for Hockey Coverage 101. He put Philip Broberg. He's another great player, Philip Broberg. I think he'll go a little bit later, around 10th, 11th, 12th. I can see him go or 13, 14, 15, around that section. But I do not see him that early. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe it's going to happen, I don't know. But I feel like it's a little bit later, in my opinion. And then moving on to number 9 is Peyton Krebs. I had Peyton Krebs going 13th. You never know. Things can always change up and down. So thank you for watching NHL Hockey News Report. And please subscribe to Hockey Coverage 101 Mock Draft. And I will be doing a video and shouting out Hockey 101 Mock Draft. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and do the same thing with Hockey Coverage 101. Alright, this is the Mock Draft. See you next video. Bye.